Hey, what's going on, everybody? DC57, and today I have JJ3886 with me. How you doing, Jeff?
Not bad. You know, people are catching on with the JJ3886.
Yeah. So today we're actually going to do our first ever collab review, and I thought it'd be special. So why don't we do a special knife on this one? This will be the Line Steel SR1 we have in front of us. And just to show you, this is how it ships in a nice little wooden box here. You got your pocket clip here, and you got your little adjustment tool in the side. And this adjustment tool is actually held on by a little magnet. It's right there, and just slips right back in. And of course, the actual knife itself. So let's go and take the knife out here.
It's like a VIP packaging there.
Exactly. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to set the knife, actually I'll set it down this way, and we'll take the dollar bill out. I know this isn't going to be exactly good, but here's a quick size comparison between a dollar bill and the two credit cards. So you guys can just pause the video and take a look at this really quick, but I'm going to go and move on here. Alright, so for first off, I'm going to have the specs up over here somewhere also, but this is basically full titanium handles, and it feels absolutely exquisite. I mean, Jeff, second time holding this knife today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, Jeff, give it a feel here. I mean, so what do you really think, man?
I really like it. It's supposed to come in blue. I know you guys probably see it as purple, but if you shine it in the light, it'll be a blue, and it's a tint, so it's pretty nice.
Bluish, yeah. It's more purple than blue.
Yeah. And I think what people need to understand also is that it's one whole piece of titanium. It's not two slabs of titanium with pillars or anything. It's one piece of titanium milled out for this knife.
Yeah. Exactly. So you want to move it up a little closer.
Yeah.
So, let's see if you can.
So you guys can see the top angle there.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah. So it's just one entire piece. It's milled out, and you know, I'm assuming to lighten the weight of it, and because I'm assuming that's going to be a really. It's actually a pretty heavy knife as it is already. I actually don't have my scale here. I think it's about 5 ounces, 5 something.
Yeah. Let me see. I don't think it'll go over to 5 ounces. But
yeah, but it really, because it feels pretty hefty, and it actually is really hefty knife. And the one thing I do like is
it only goes up to 100 grams. So
okay, well, let's take a look here. So, oopsie. All right, so this is it, real-time measurement. Ready? All right.
If it airs, it's over 3.5 ounces.
All right.
All right.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Exactly. So I already know. Yeah. Figures. So let's get back to knife here. So what I really do like is the actual shape of it. You know, this just the broad sweep of the blade and everything. I mean, the shape just overall just you know, it's really nice. I mean, it's very aesthetically pleasing, and it's you know, very thick edge as well. Let's see if how far I can bring this up here. Very thick edge, and but it's nice and rounded. This isn't sharp, by the way. You know, they actually rounded off the edge a little bit. You know, maybe give it like beveled.
Kind of like the CRKs.
Yeah, where it's kind of round. Although I will say this is a little bit sharper than the CRK's edges, because there's actually a slight edge here, but it actually is kind of humped a little bit. But very good jimping on the back. Of course, you know, the feature of this is the roto block on here, and what you do is you just spin that like so, and now it's virtually a fixed blade, because I mean the liner lock doesn't even move at all. Actually, I mean, liner lock, frame lock doesn't move at all. You can't even get that thing to budge. And then you open it, and now you can disengage the lock to close the knife. So. But the one thing I was talking to Jeff about is that opening this knife is actually kind of weird. So first off, I want you guys to take a look at how close the ratio of the thumb stud to the corner here. And when you're opening a knife, you know, it's kind of weird because I have to kind of rotate my hand here. I'll show you on this side. When I open it, I grab it. Then I have to rotate my fingers just to get the knife to open. Now. On a regular knife, the only one example I have is my para 2 here. But look, I can actually just go like this. See, my fingers don't ever rotate. It actually opens this normally, and this one's just, you know, when I go to open it, see, I gotta see. I'm just, yeah. First of all, I think I'm slipping off the scales, but then, you know, just it feels very odd. And from normally, you can see how the spidey hole is a little bit further toward the tip of it, whereas this thumb stud seems very close to the scales, actually. And, I mean, Jeff, did you notice the same thing also? Or?
Yeah, I don't know why knife makers keep doing that, because there are quite a few knife makers who put the thumb studs really close to the pivot area and makes it hard to open.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's just weird. I mean, it's awkward to open, to say the least. But I mean, but still, this is a very, very heavy duty knife, and I mean, I think this is well worth the buy actually for people who are either collecting or just want something really tough. In fact, let me see if I can zoom in a little bit here and get a little better view of the knife here without moving it. But
do you know when this knife was released?
Actually, I remember. I remember getting an email from Blade HQ of when this knife was actually coming out, but that was several months ago, though, that they're getting it. But I'm sure it was released a little bit earlier than that. You know, actually, no, it does kind of look purplish blue on the camera here under the lighting. But so here's a little close-up shot here. Maybe I'll get a little bit closer than that. See.
Yeah, because I was trying to figure out who actually came out with the idea to put an SS insert on the titanium lock side.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
decrease the wear.
So you guys see that right there, the little insert there to prevent the titanium from eroding too much from hitting the blade tang there. Here's a close-up of the roto lock. All you gotta do is just turn the roto lock like so, and the you know, it's virtually a fixed blade now. And of course you unlock it. So of course it's righty tighty, lefty loosey. Now you can disengage the lock here, and now that we're zoomed in, you can totally see how close that touches, you know, or almost touches this scale. And you know, it's I don't know, it's just a weird ratio here. I mean, see, even on Striders, these things aren't even that you know, these things are way down here somewhere, and of course I know they're butted up against the scale, but you know, opening this is just, it's just awkward. See, I gotta reach for my thumb and then pop it open. So.
And the thumb studs aren't even what's keeping the blade open.
Exactly,
right? So.
exactly. It's not even a blade stop at all. So the blade stop is in here. You guys can see the pin right there. While we got this open, I'm gonna pan over here. You guys can see how it's all milled out and a complete flow through there. You know, with all the holes. So I think it's a very beautifully made knife. I mean, do you not agree, Jeff? It's,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Let me give my flashlight so you guys can see in there.
Yeah, it's oh, I got one right here, Jeff.
Okay.
But you have a lower powered one?
Oh, I don't know. It's just a Preon.
Right. So yeah, there you go. Right there. That's perfect. Yeah. So you guys can see right in there, one piece titanium. I mean, really, there's not much to this knife. It's just very simple. It's very cool. You know, very well made. And while we're on here, let me grab this here. So this is the tool that it came with right here. And what you could do is you use it to adjust the pivots right here. And close this before I cut myself. And on the back portion of it, you would use this side to loosen and thus put in the actual pocket clip, which either goes on the left or the right side. So, and of course, I don't have it on right now, but if you can just imagine it being like this, it's a rather low ride clip, as you can tell. So, you know, and completely left and right, but of course only a tip up carry. So there's no option for the tip down carry on this one. But let me zoom out a little bit here.
Was there a wait for you when you're ordering this knife?
No, in fact, I didn't actually pre-order it. I just ordered it when they had it available at the Blade HQ site. So it was really, it's actually really easy. You know, I ordered it right before Christmas and got it in. So
yeah, because I think people are catching on, and then there's a few wait of like a month or so.
Yeah, though there's a few people on the forums that actually got the knife, and I saw some photos, early photos and stuff like that, and that's way before I ever got it. So. But to sum things up, I mean, I think this is a really good knife and it's well worth it because, you know, if you figure if you're going to get a Strider and you're paying like $400 for a Strider, and it's only one side that's G10 and then the other side is like titanium. This whole thing is titanium, you know. So I think this knife is you know, well worth it for the money. You know, Italian made, you know, and Italy's known for some very you know, well crafted, you know, high end
machinery.
Exactly, high end knives out there. So I mean, you're not getting a bad product at all, in my opinion. So, and the ergonomics are excellent on this knife. Nice little curve on the back, nice swell on the bottom. In fact, it kind of resembles the Ken Onion, kind of like like a more what would they call it? The more natural grip, the more you know.
Fluid.
Yeah, it's very exactly, because you guys can kind of see kind of like a little bit onion-esque kind of curves on here on the handles and everything. But when you hold on to a knife, it just feels very good in the hand. So, got anything to add, Jeff?
I guess since the Hess folder keeps getting pushed back, and we don't know when it's actually going to be coming out, you guys can order this one and play around with it. Yep. And test out the rotor block and all its features, since a lot of it's going to be carried over to the Hess folder, since it is made by Lion Steel itself. The interesting thing is, though, that what DC57 was saying was that the rotor block doesn't engage automatically when flicked open, whereas on the Hess folder, when you use the bottle opener like a rapid deployment system, it actually automatically engages the rotor block, therefore causing it to be a fixed blade right when you employ it.
Yeah.
So
yeah, so that's the one thing that's missing off this knife. You know, it doesn't. This thing does not lock automatically or engage automatically when you open the knife. So you have to manually, you know, turn it like that and then manually disengage it before. So, but you know, I think this is an outstanding knife, and in my opinion, well worth it to buy if you are a true collector or just somebody who's looking out for a nice, well-made knife. You know, so I think this is very well worth it. Especially for you titanium fans out there like I am, and you know Jeff loves titanium too. So
and it's a nice change too, to have some color in.
Exactly. These do come in a bronze and also a silver, just a traditional kind of like a Sabenza looking silver, you know, gray or whatever you call it. You know,
bronze might not be too bad. Actually.
Bronze I think turned out to about orangish or so, because I think Mr. Dagoon actually had that one, I believe. I don't quite remember, but yeah. But what I really do is love the simplistic shape of the blade. Just very nice, business-like. You know, nothing too outrageous. No like wicked grinds. Just very nice and, you know, smooth.
Very like natural.
Exactly. So I mean I think it's well worth it. But yeah, definitely. So. All right, well, I think we're going to end the review here. We're getting into the 13-minute mark now, and
that was quick.
Yeah, that was quick. You know, so hopefully you guys like this this kind of side-by-side review. I plan to do some more with Jeff here. You know, it's kind of neat to have another opinion and another person talking about the same knife. You know. But we'll be bringing you some more, as well as solo reviews, right, Jeff? You're probably going to have some more solo reviews. I'll probably have some more solo reviews. So, anyway, I'm going to cut this right here. So this has been our collab review of the Lion Steel SR1, and hope you guys enjoyed. Take care, everybody.
Yeah, stay safe.
Take care.